Do you know what I've realized? Many influencers are going to go broke very soon. And it breaks my heart to say this because I want everybody to succeed, right? But do you know what I don't get is that as an influencer, especially as an upcoming influencer, you have just started touching money on this social media and you are just very eager to spend money because you feel like money will keep coming and coming and coming and coming. Who told you guys that? See, social media is not a real place, oh. Social media is not a real place at all. Like, it blows my mind that people don't notice what is going on. Big creators are like stopping their career being an influencer. Big creators, even okay, for example, in this YouTube that two of us are in, go to the big creators pages that you know, go to their old videos and you see how the traffic was, and go to their channel now. So you would see that things are not rosy anymore. Social media is very fickle. It is very fickle. People are coming out every day to create content. People are coming here to create content. So, like when I see people, you start touching money on this social media, and you are very like the first thing that comes to your mind is to go and get a big girl's apartment. I'm not saying getting a big girl's apartment is bad though. I'm just saying that when you look at this apartment, you know that this apartment is like a creator like you, especially as a creator that didn't come from a wealthy background, a creator that have no sponsor. Some of these other creators, they have sponsors. They come from a well-to-do background. They don't need YouTube money or influencers money or brands money rather to live life. They are already good, okay? Their background is already opening doors for them. And you have touched a few millions and you think the right thing to do is start getting a PA or getting a help. Some girls now have nannies. Yes, some girls now have house helps, chefs, laundryman, drivers. Wow! I don't know if are you guys not thinking about 10 years later? Do you ever think that the way this money is coming now, that it will keep coming like that in 10 years' time? Honestly, I'm going to speak for myself. The moment this app or any other, all the social media thing pay me 1 naira, the way I'll run and invest it, because if you are coming from not having like enough, imagine going back there after you have touched money. Jesus Christ, I don't know why people like I've been seeing this thing, and I'll see young girls. They are just trying to belong. They're just trying to be cool kids. They're just trying to blend in and become influencers. Come on, let's be guided, guys. Even in business, there is a time to sow and there is a time to reap. In anything you are doing in life, even your schooling, you went to school for how many years before you could collect certificates? Imagine starting off something and it started paying you, and the first thing you could think about is getting a GLE, getting a big girl's apartment, living in the island, living in the key, getting a laundryman, house help, this, nanny, that, PA, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I'm not saying all this is bad, but girl, if you want to maintain that lifestyle, you would have to sow. You would have to sow. Guys, money is not there waiting for anybody to come and plug it from the trees. And I'm not trying to say that money is hard to make. Money is not hard to make. Actually, I believe that money is easy to make. But there is a time that it will come with so much ease and so much flow that you'll be like, oh my God, money, why are you pursuing me like this? Why are you chasing me? And that is a perfect time to invest that money. So that money will bring you more money and more money and more money in the future. It marvels me that when people like later come back to realize this mistake, when they say the amount they have made before on social media, I'm like, whoa, what did you use all those money to do? You are using it to go to Zanzibar, Tanzania. The truth is that Zanzibar will still be there waiting for you. And I'm not saying don't live your life. That is what people live your life, enjoy your youth. But about like, man, do you know that these days 10 years doesn't take anything to reach? Like before you know it, 10 years. Imagine living a life in your 20s, and in your 30s, you are now suffering. And it's even worse because one thing is that in your 20s, people still see as a child, like you're still scratching the surface. And in your 30s, you are now expected to have have a very good foundation, have a very good, a solid foundation, grounded foundation for yourself, as a human being or as a career, whatever. And then you have already spent all your money, all your enjoyment in your 20s. These 20s we are talking about, it will pass. So, because I just think that most people it's only 20 that's in their mind. Like, if 20s or nothing, you want to leave your father's house in your 20s, you want to travel around the world in your 20s, you want to do everything in your 20s, that is not bad. I'm not saying that it's wrong to want to do all those things in your 20s. But what I'm saying is that if you only have plans for your 20s and you don't have plans for your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, girl, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, if you're ever privileged or opportuned to touch any money, especially a money in this type of industry, social media industry. See, in other careers, like maybe you're a medical doctor, you only keep going higher. You only keep getting promoted. You only keep making more money because you are getting promoted. But in a career like social media career, influencer career, you're going to keep making less money because even though you grow your brand to you are very big, there are people that will come, like girls that are growing and they are coming up. You see that your face card, that beauty, the shape, the editing, the whatever, the charisma, whatever you think that you have, there are people that will have it more than you, and they're coming. And when they come, brands don't care. They don't care about you. Brands care about what is going to boom their business. You think brands care about you? No. They just care about their business. So maybe I've worked with a brand for 10 years and one day they're just like, oh, sorry, we can't renew this contract because they see a very young, someone that just came out from nowhere, Gam, just did something that blew up and everybody, the attention have shifted on her. This is an attention seeking industry, okay? And one thing is that what if you get tired of the attention? What if you get tired of the attention? What if you get tired of doing vlogs or showing your life? What will now happen to you? What will now happen to you guys? I don't know. When I see young people doing all these things, I'm like, do you have plan for your future? I'm not saying probably because I've not really cashed out on this platform before. That's why I'm giving hot takes. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next one.